What do you know about safety? And does it sound really that boring? Or are you really that neglectant on safety? Or do you really don't care about safety without even thinking about what the consequences can be? Hello guys, my name is Seston Dias and you are at Basic Marine Engineering, channel about marine engineering and helping others. So today I'm going to talk about safety. Safety is a very important aspect. Safety and attitude are the two most important things which is going to save your life. It doesn't matter how good you are at work, if you are not following safety in today's world, people will not hire you. If at certain point of time they realize, any good company realizes that you are not doing any safety or you are not following proper safety, or whatever guidelines which are given are not followed by you, definitely you will be thrown out, believe me. And if the company is not insisting on safety, or it is not telling you about safer ways and safer methods and safer following checklists, following everything is not telling, then that means you are in a wrong company. Because in today's world, if you are not safe, you are not fit to be in ship. So guys, let me start about very important safety aspects. Basics. Today's video I'll just talk about safety basics, and I'll just recollect: helmet, boiler suit, safety shoes, earmuffs are like now basic requirements. There was a time when I had joined shipping, and then earmuffs were considered like, "Arey, why are you using earmuffs?" Were considered as luxury. People, some chief engineers used to get scared. They used to feel like you could not hear properly if you were wearing or if you were using earmuffs. But today things have changed so drastically. Using safety goggles is very important, especially if you are doing grinding, buffing, using lathe, drilling machine. Don't think I'll do carefully or I will be doing very nicely. It doesn't matter. When it will enter, it will not tell you before entering. So make sure you're using safety goggle whenever it is required, and gloves also are very necessary. Some safety equipments come into picture when particular job you're doing. In some companies you'll also have one card, like whichever job you're doing, you have to move that card and you will see what safety equipments you're supposed to use. So make sure you are using your safety. Safety is not just about the company, safety is about you. It is more and more about you. Sometimes there will be cases, if you are not following safety, you might land up someone else in trouble. Yes, it can happen if you are not following safely. Like today's, there are so many checklists, so many work permits. You have to follow those. If it is not designed because you are not good enough, it is designed because everyone makes mistake. Everyone can make mistake. It is an additional security, an additional interlock like given to protect the person, given to protect life, because today we value life so much. There was a time when we used to not wear helmet while driving scooters. Long time back, people used to not wear. Now also some are not wearing, but that doesn't mean it is not required. It is very important. There was a time where you could wear without safety helmet you could travel, but now there is so much traffic, exposure rate, the probability of you getting hurt is so much that it is safer. There are some safety measures which you might feel it is very stupid, but it is time consuming, but these are the things which is going to save your life. So make sure you're following everything. Also, please don't use slippers on board. Slippers are considered to be very unsafe. Use sandals and make sure you are wearing them properly, not just wearing them like slippers. So make sure you're using sandals. Then while walking on any ladders, gangways and any escalators or anything, make sure you're having 3-point contact. Very important. What I'm trying to say by saying that is, your one hand and your two legs should be touching. What I'm trying to say, suppose if you're walking, you should not be carrying any item in your both hands and you can be walking, because you cannot say when a ship might roll, so you cannot say when the ship might be rolling, or a ship might just give a jerk and you might collapse. There are many galley stewards, galley trainee seamen who have collapsed and died just because of this problem, because they have been carrying with their both hands and somehow the ship got a jerk, they fell down and they just died on the spot. So you have to be very careful. Small mistakes can change your entire life, can make you completely disabled, or might completely lose your life. So, and also whenever you are in a hurry, whenever someone tells you to bring some spanner, some book, or attend an alarm, whenever you're running around, please be careful. Many times we tend to run, we slip a step, you bang your knee. What will happen is, at that moment, most of the time nothing much happens, but over a period it starts deteriorating your things, and then you might have a knee problem and this and that. So make sure you be fast, but not fast and not be running. You be a little quicker, but not running. Also make sure you know where you're putting your steps. Always on ship you have to watch everywhere, 360 degrees. Whenever you're walking, you have to walk, look down at every minute. You cannot say when there will be sudden rise, because on ship everything is made of steel. Slight fall will definitely hurt you so much. Now whenever you are on land, everything is made of mud or maybe ceramic or maximum wood. Steel will not be there everywhere, so there is a less probability of you getting yourself hurted. So make sure you are very observant while walking and all. Also, don't carry spanners in your boiler suits. Whenever suppose you're going down or you're coming up, don't put them in your back pocket, or don't put them in your side pockets and start walking. What happens is, whenever you're walking, they might tend to fall down and then they will injure someone else. So make sure you're carrying them either in your bucket or in your hand if it is just 1 or 2 spanners. So make sure you're carrying spanners properly. Then also, suppose you're carrying you're working afloat, or you're working at a height, you're going down. Don't carry spanners in your hand and go down when you have to, especially when you're climbing ladders where you require both your hands. Make sure you put them in a bucket, tie a rope, lower them, and then you can use, or you can take the rope up and then pull the bucket up. Easiest way, time consuming, yes, but will definitely save and prevent injuries, and also prevent or save a life. So make sure you follow all those things. Then again, if any smokers are there, please, no smoking in cabin. Also, use of lighter is strictly prohibited, and please don't use in cabin. It might look safe, but one day you will do a mistake and then everyone will be in trouble. Everyone. You cannot say when the fire will start and to what extent it can reach. Then also, whenever you are using your torch and all, please ask permission first before you are using in engine room, because you cannot use, you have to only use explosion proof torch, and if it is not an explosion proof, you are not supposed to use it. So make sure you ask. Also, if you happen to handle any chemicals, make sure you are wearing all PP before opening the can. Make sure you are wearing shield, your gloves, chemical gloves, then your apron. Everything is covered, then only you open the cover. Otherwise, don't open the cover and then you might think, okay, I'll wear it afterwards. No, that is not correct procedure. First you have to wear them. Also, before you even think of using any chemical, make sure you read the MSDS, so that you know what can happen if anything goes wrong, and you're prepared beforehand. So even if you're advising, if anyone else is supposed to use this chemical, you can always read and guide other person, especially oilers and crew, whichever are there on ship. Make sure you help them out, and before using, please read MSD. Then I've also, while walking, whenever you're taking around an engine room, whenever you find blowers, please avoid looking inside the blower, looking at the blowers. So sometimes what happens, some particle might travel and it might enter your eye. Also avoid using compressed air to cool yourself. Very, very unhealthy practice. So most of the things I've covered. There will be many more things which will be left out. What I will do another safety video maybe after some time, and I will try to cover up. If you guys feel I've missed out anything, please do write down. If you are new to this channel, you can go and watch the other videos, go through all the stuff till we meet. Best of luck. If you're joining ship, make sure you follow all the joining videos and keep yourself safer. Be safe.